Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akash Divya from Baddest Developers Club. Today, I'm gonna demonstrate an app which I have created on Flutter with just very basic knowledge of Flutter, and I have learned throughout the process. So let's just see this app. There is this custom icon. I just go to App Info. If I force stop it, and I just go to Storage and clear storage along with the cache to make sure that it's not already running on the device. So if when I click on this, now it's gonna run like a fresh start. So there is a splash screen. So there we go on the home screen. It was really fast loading up, and this beautiful animation like iOS. So these cards are basically data coming from the FireStore itself. So it's really fast. It's really fast. So if I click on any of these cards, there is this beautiful cover. There is this fav icon, and there are some description and some other details. They are all nested up in FireStore itself. So if we go back, there is this search. The thing with the FireStore is that it is not possible to do text by text search. For example, if I have to search something like Taj Mahal, then I have to write the exact same spelling, and then only it will filter the result or give you the result. So, but what if we write just T? It would not show any of the card, any of the details. So I created a custom search for that for Firestore itself. So if I go and just click on T, if I just write T, it filters out just two cards which starts with T. And if I go here and I add A, now it's gonna filter just Taj Mahal, because in the other card Telluride there was E. If I write E, you can see only there is one card, that is Telluride, and it is very efficient. You can see how fast it is. And if I now go to the other tab, it's Map. It's official Google Map. You can see here, and there was initial 500 milliseconds delay, which I have added because there was this issue that every time I go to the second tab, it builds the map widget, which was quite a task. So uh, it was not a smooth experience, and because of that delay, and if I have kept it on the memory, the first run would be buggy. So I created this function, this future function, which delayed it for 500 milliseconds, and it works like charm. So it was a way to make the user experience better. So if you can see here, there is a drop down. If I click on them, there is this list of locations which come from our first tab. If we go here, so these are coming from here. So if we go to Firestore and update there, these lists will automatically be updated. So if I click on anyone, like Telluride, it also navigates us to that part. See, like I go to Taj Mahal, then it's gonna go back to Taj Mahal. So this is our official Google Map, and then there is this last tab. This is about me, yeah, and this is me there. And if you just scroll down, there is just some basic information about me, and there are links. And if I click on my GitHub, it opens up my official GitHub, and here is the repo for this particular app. So I will add this. No, sorry, this is not the one. Uh, this one. Sorry, this one is the official repo from this particular app. So let's get back to the app. And also there is one more thing which I want to show you guys. This, if I go click on the settings and if I choose any of the color like this, it will automatically be updated everywhere, not just here, everywhere. So this is what I have achieved by StreamBuilder. It is really fast, and for that I have also learned block pattern. So yes, block pattern is also used in this app, and in some parts it's still this stateful widget, but I have created everything separately. So if you go to my repository and if you can look at it, everything is separated. The business logic is different in different folder, and the components are in different folders. So when we switch to desktop, you can see that. And also there is one more thing. If I just turn off my Wi-Fi, it instantly shows this message that internet is not connected. So this was one of the required feature which was needed to be there in an app. So now it's time to switch to the desktop.
You have seen the demo of the app itself. Now it's time to see its code in Visual Studio. So here is the code, the complete code, and here in the pubspecs.yaml, I can see you all the plugins which I have installed. So I have this Cloud FireStore, RX Dart for using stream builders, and shared preferences, URL launcher, Google Maps, the official Google Maps for Flutter, and the connectivity, just to check if I am connected to the internet. And here, if we go to the lib folder, you can see there are several folders. So I have to just remove this one. Yeah. So here we have our main.dart, and then there are separate things, separate folders. One is pages. Here, all the pages, all the complete pages are here, and they are all sorted up with proper naming, proper labeling. And then here is this page for components. So I've created simple small widgets, and I have put in components so I can use it again and again throughout the app in any of the pages. And here is the logic. So logic is basically just logics which I have separated. I kept them separate so that it does not interfere with my code, and it improves the readability of my code. And there are also commented out details for every single thing, like what is the purpose of that particular thing, and it's just arranged so beautifully and as possible. And so here is the thing. Here is my code itself, and the UI of the app which you have seen is actually taken from this guy. His name is Tom Renick, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's this. This is the URL of the guy's design, and this is the design. And I have taken this design from him, and I implemented on my design on my app. And here is the repo for my code. It's explore flutter firestore, and here that's me. And there is this readme, and here everything is there. So the things which I have implemented this app, which I have learned, are here, like using firestore, using cloud storage of Firebase, custom Firebase text by text search which I have created, which I have already mentioned in the app showcase, and official Google Map. I have implemented that. I have used block pattern. Let me show you the block, and I go to library and the logic, and there is this folder block, and I have created blocks in block.dart. You can see here, you can read them in the repository itself. I'm switching back to repo, and the block pattern, stream builders, stream subscriptions, and using that dynamic theme, that internet connectivity status, customizing status bar and navigation bar tab, and various material components. which I have learned. So here is a step-by-step guide on how you can use my repo. So I'm just gonna tell you again in this video. So all you need to do is create a Flutter app with this name, Explore app, and you have to use this Android minus Android X for adding the Android X compatibility. Then you have to download my repo, and here in the repo you have this folder Explore app. In the Explore app you have to copy all the contents of this folder into the project you have created with the exact same name, and then you have to go uh, to Google, to Firebase, like it is mentioned here. You have to go to Firebase, start a new project, and you have to add this Google services.json because you are creating your data over there. I'm going to also add the picture, how to create this database. And right at this place, I'm just pause the video and look at this image and see how I have created my database, and exactly same copy the data in your database, and it's good to go. And this another picture. Just pause it here. Yeah, and just see how the datas are, and just copy it. So everything is written here. Also, you have to add Maps SDK for Android, and you have to get the API key from there, and you have to paste it into the location where it is written there. So everything is mentioned here in the repository itself. So there is a little bit about me. If and this repo is going to help you throughout your journey of learning Flutter. There are several examples, and also in the release builds folder I have added the APK file of the release, so you can just check my app itself on your own device and see how it works. And see you next time. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video if it helps you in any ways, and star my repository if it helps you, and share it with your friends, man. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you and have a nice day.